Let go of anger after divorce. Anger is a familiar emotion for many of us. Healthy anger tells us something is wrong, something painful or threatening that we must deal with. Dr. Imshet Mirman, a licensed clinical psychologist, stated, "It helps us protect ourselves and lets us know when people are crossing our boundaries." But for couples going through separation or divorce, anger is often anything but healthy. Divorce anger allows someone to punish her or his ex while maintaining an ongoing, bitter relationship with him or her. It's a situation that leaves both people in the divorce in limbo or unable to move forward with what is important. Divorce-related anger can literally make you crazy, causing you to say and do things you've never dreamed of if you were thinking clearly. Even though it's a normal part of the healing process, anger can become a destructive force in your life. Some people hold on to anger so much that their rage takes over their whole lives and they can't maintain relationships or hold down jobs or parent their children effectively. Every action they take is to see how much emotional or physical harm they can inflict on their victims. They can't think rationally, and it can be their demise in the long haul. Expressing anger to your ex through the courts or lawyers invariably leads to prolonged proceedings that will ultimately cost you and your family dearly, both financially and emotionally. In most, you are cutting your nose to spite your face, as the saying goes. Find some constructive ways to cope with your anger during the divorce. Turn it into a positive tool and learn to have anger work for you, not against you. Here is some advice about coping with your own and your ex's anger. If you are angry, write it out. Keep a journal or write letters or emails, but don't send them. Shout it out. Turn up the music or roll up your car windows and let it out. Talk it out. Have a support network, a coach, a therapist, and good friends. Also, maybe get some professional help, anger management support group, or a therapist who specializes in anger management. Also, re-examine your core beliefs. Ask yourself if it's true and if it's still serving you well. Take responsibility for your part of the marriage breakup. Do some personal growth work. We all need it at some point. Learn what pushes your buttons. Try to understand your anger and what triggers it before you express it. Protect your children. Never make them part of your conflict with their other parent and you. Use I, not you, when expressing anger. For example, I feel disappointed when you... Give yourself time to recover from the loss of your marriage. On average, this can take about 2 years. Forgive and let go and move on. If you continue to nurse the anger against your ex, you will never have a happy, fulfilled post-divorce life. Own your responsibilities for the breakup. Realize that you have the power to make the choice to forgive and move on, or stay angry and remain stuck. It doesn't matter what your ex does, you can still choose forgiveness. Okay, that was if you're angry. Now, if your ex is angry, and if it's safe, listen and validate their comments. Allow them to feel hurt. Don't be afraid to take time out. Walk away if discussions get heated. Say, I think we need to take a break and continue when we are both calm. Now, of course, only do this if it's, use your professional judgment, if you can do this safely. Something else you can do if your ex is angry is get some assertiveness training to boost your self-esteem. Diffuse the situation. Try agreeing or sympathizing with them wherever possible. When you agree or offer a genuine apology, it tends to quiet people down. Try not to take their comments too personally. Anger can be a projection of their inner feelings. Accept that they are angry because they are going through their own inner turmoil right now. Stay calm. It can help de-escalate the anger. Relaxation techniques such as deep breathing can be effective. A mantra can also be helpful too. Like, this is good for our relationship. Learn to recognize your own hot buttons. When someone pushes your buttons, your response is going to be heightened. Instead, try thinking of your ex's angry words as simple information rather than an attack. Be honest with yourself. Recognize that when someone is angry with you, there may be something in what they are saying. You can choose to think they are a jerk and start yelling back, or you can listen for something that's really valuable and discard the rest. Value your safety above all else. If your ex's anger is headed in a dangerous direction, put some boundaries in place and communicate through a third party. Remove yourself from the situation and refuse face-to-face contact if you sense any danger at all. Okay, citation, degreesofseparation.co.nz/blog. Okay, now I'm going to move on and talk about how to let go of anger after divorce. Now, you know that feeling, the one where your heartbeat quickens and your head starts to pound, your throat starts to close, and it takes all the strength you have to keep from screaming at something that your ex said or did. Now, you might feel angry, you might feel ticked off, you might feel rage. While anger is a natural emotion, learning how to manage it as you navigate divorce is crucial to moving on and taking your life back. Although it takes time, the following advice will get you started on the road to recovery. Anger is a thief. Don't let it rob you of your chance to move on and be the person you have always wanted to be. You work hard to maintain the things you love. You keep your house nice and cozy, and you probably have homeowner's insurance. Your beloved heirlooms and mementos are probably tucked away with the greatest of love and care. You wouldn't leave your door unlocked and invite a thief in to destroy those things in your home that you love, would you? Heck no. So why on earth are you leaving the door to your life and the door to your happiness, inviting anger in on a daily basis? Just as a thief will break into your home, break it, and take away everything that is dear to you, so will anger. It's time to lock the door. It is time to protect one of the most precious things that anger will rob you of, which is your happiness and chance to heal. Anger, what is anger? Anger is your reaction to other people's silliness trying to control you. So why let it? When you are angry at something, the body lets you know. Your blood pressure, your breathing, and heart rate increase because your adrenal glands are being set into fight or flight mode. This physiological reaction may have served cavemen and cave women when it was time to fight off whatever prehistoric beast threatened their survival, but the same anger that disrupts your calm and will only keep you from moving on. The fact that your ex didn't treat you right, the fact that the marriage is ending or has ended, and the fact that the ex and their lawyers may still be doing stupid shit is just that. They are only facts, but they are not indicators of how you must react. How you choose to react to the problem, in this case, how you choose to react to the facts being the events that are making you angry, is what makes the difference between navigating this process with less drama and stress for yourself or letting all the madness drag you down and leave you exhausted. You're better than getting pissed off at something that you cannot control in the first place. It's time to focus on the things you actually can control. If it does not serve you, then let it go. Some years ago, I was sweating my tail off in a hot yoga class, frustrated that I could not get into a back bend. I heard the yoga teachers say, if it does not serve you, then let it go. Although the yoga teacher probably meant it for the students to be kind and patient with themselves, those words stuck. It wasn't about being upset, about not being flexible enough during that moment in time. It was about not letting the fact we're inflexible cloud our ability to just be and move on. It was about understanding that if a negative emotion was not going to improve our lives, then we needed to show it the door. There was no place for anger holding us hostage. Okay? Beating the anger exercise. The next time you start to get angry about the divorce drama, do the following. 1, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. 2, remember that whatever BS is coming your way does not have the power to make you mad. Remember that if the anger is not contributing to your well-being, then breathe that negativity out. 4, inhale in the fresh air and focus on the beautiful life and calm that will be your guide. 5, carry on because you have way too much awesome things going on to waste your precious emotional energy on anything toxic. Learning to let go of anger after divorce can be a long process, but with patience and being kind to yourself and mindful, you will navigate it and take your life back in no time. Okay? Citation, psychcentral.com/blog/how to let go of anger after divorce. Thank you for listening.